going to be doing this look right here, recreating it using some of my Holy Grail makeup products. And with further ado, let's get into the video. Throughout this video, if I sound congested or just sound like crap, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's me getting sick or something. I don't know, but sorry. But to start off this Holy Grail makeup look using all of my Holy Grail makeup products, I am going to start off using my Holy Grail, there we go, Dr. Jart Plus Water Drop Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. It just has enough moisture in it to bring back to my skin, so I do love it a lot. I got it in a Sephora order for a sample and I love it so much. Once this is done, I'm probably gonna buy a full-size one. I just love how light it is on my face. It doesn't feel tacky or oily like the other moisturizers that I've tried in the past. Another Holy Grail item for primer is going to be the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I love this primer. I do want to try the new collection from Too Faced, the Sweet Peach palette, or the Sweet Peach collection. I want to try that primer. My top 4 Holy Grail brands are going to be Too Faced, Tarte, Urban Decay, and Smashbox. Those are my 4 high-end that I love. My drugstore that I go for is Physicians Formula, NYX, Maybelline, ColourPop, and Milani. So those are my drugstore. Okay. So I am going to go in with Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Foundation in Fair, come on, focus, Fair Natural. This is my Holy Grail. As you can see, I am down to here. I need to repurchase this. I've been applying my foundation like this for just a lot easier. I do like to smooth it out with a brush, the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. I like to smooth it out with the brush first, get it all, I may look crazy. Do I look good? And then I'm just going to blend it all out with a beauty blender. Now, I don't have the money to go out there and spend $20 on just one beauty blender. So, you know, I get the off-brands. I don't know what, but I don't have that money to go out there and drop $20 on a beauty blender. Like, Now I'll go out there and splurge on a foundation or an eyeshadow palette, but a beauty blender, like, I don't know, that's just too much for me. I feel like that $20 could go towards something else. So your girl ain't gonna spend that much on a beauty blender. So I don't know what brand this is, but I like it. I like how it applies. I use all sides of it, so you can hold it because it's pink still. So because I can pick up redness on the camera that I can in my mirror. And I did get a new mirror, guys. I finally got a Vanity Impressions mirror. I found it at HomeGoods. They had a bunch of them. They had non-Vanity Impressions. They had 2 different colors of these, black and white, and I think they had a gray. I don't think they had a gray. I don't know. And then they had a gold Vanity Impressions mirror that opened up, but I like this one a lot better. Okay, this has got to get cleaned, so we ain't gonna mind that. Excuse you. My dog has to lay under my feet. Like, she has to literally lay under my feet. I don't get it. Next, I'm gonna do concealer, and I'm going to take NYX HD Studio Photogenic. This is my holy grail concealer. I love it. It's in the color CW01. I just love the formula. I love how it looks. NYX is my #1 go-to drugstore anyway. So I just love the formula. It's just a nice formula. Then I'm just going to take this Real Techniques little sponge. I believe this is Real Techniques. I'm not 100% sure, but I could be wrong. And I'm just going to take it right up to my waterline. To do their makeup, they like smudge it around in their eyes. That's my problem. Okay, so my go-to loose powder is this Fit Me by Maybelline. This has to be my go-to. It's in Fair Light. It is the closest I could get to banana, and I think I think it looks pretty damn close to it. And I take the Real Techniques Beauty Blender with the shorter side, and I just get some product, I bounce it off. This is how I do it. You necessarily don't have to do it like I do, but this is just how I do it. Over beauty blender. So I'm gonna look crazy, but you know, it's okay. Then I'm just gonna brush it away. It looks so flawless. Okay, so next comes my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows before I do everything else. It just makes everything a whole lot easier. So my 2 brow products that I always buy, well, that I've been going and grabbing lately, my holy grail ones, I will repurchase it once I'm out. It is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil in brown, and then the Maybelline Brow Drama Pomade Crayon in blonde. And I use both of them to get the achieved look that I want. It was much needed because that spoolie that is on the end of my brow pencil is very very much dirty, so I have to do that. Yeah, see? It's just dirty, so I need a new one. Next, I just take it and I just do lines throughout and then brush it out. I'm gonna try to do it looking in the camera, but I don't know how. Good it will turn out. Okay. Spoolie. Then I just take the pomade crayon and just swipe over it one time. And it just lightens it up. Makes it more good. Alright, we're good. Now, my lips are. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with blush, bronzer, and highlight. And my Holy Grail bronzer, I have been raving over it every single time I do a tutorial. It is in it, and it is the Butter Bronzer in Bronzer. And it is just amazing all around, gorgeous. I love the color that it gives. It is just so good to me, like, oh my god. So I'm going to clean my brush off, tap, look at that. Look at the color. Like, you cannot sit here and tell me that that is not gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Just saying. Now I take it all the way up here. Just to give it that chiseled look, and then I take whatever is left over, I squeeze the brush, and I put it under here, and then I swirl, do it on top of my forehead. There you go. Then if it's too harsh, like I think it's too harsh, I just take the brush and de-harsh it. That way it doesn't look so bad. Just looks good enough. And then I'm actually going to take the brush, dip it in, take it all over. And that way it just darkens up my face. This makes it much more. Then I'm going to take this little brush. This is an Eco Tools Correcting Concealer brush. And I'm just going to take it into the bronzer. And contour my nose. So there's contoured, there's no contour. Contour, no contour. Trying to do this. Girl. I have been grabbing this brush a lot, and it is the Milani Baked Blush in Dulce Pink, and it is a dupe for NARS Orgasm. And this is very, very, very glittery and pigmented, so use wisely. I like the look of it, so. It just gives enough color. It just gives enough color for me, and I love it, so love it very much. Then I'm just going to take this brush, thin it out so that way it doesn't look too harsh. Okay, next is my Holy Grail go-to highlight, and it is the Smashbox Spotlight Palette from Smashbox, wow, by Casey Holmes. And the color that I tend to go in to most, and I feel like I'm almost on pan, is Turn It Up, Turn It On Pearl, I want to say. Yeah, Turn It On. And I've bought 2 new highlighting brushes. I did this one the other day, and I loved how the highlight came out. But today I'm going to try this stippling brush. I want to see what it looks like. So we're gonna see. I'm living. This highlight gives me life. Okay, I like how that brush gave me. I like what it gave me. I like it. Now whatever is left over on the brush, take it down the nose. So there wasn't very much. So I'm just gonna dip it in. Dip it in. Go on the Cupid's bow. Okay, so between the 2 brushes, I want to say this brush, the Flawless Concealer brush, is probably going to be my go-to highlighter brush. I like the small stippling brush for highlight as well, but I just feel like this gets the Cupid bow just right. And yeah, so I will be using both. I will be alternating between the two. So these are going to be my new Holy Grail highlighter brushes. So you just seen a new Holy Grail. How do you feel? Okay, so yeah, I like these a lot. You need to go get them. They were $3 each. That is the good thing about it. That spoolie with the dual-ended spoolie, that was $3. So I just paid $9 for 3 brushes, where this brush might be $9 alone somewhere else. But I just got 3 for $9. So yeah, and the price varies. I noticed that. The price varies between stores. For e.l.f. brushes at Walmart, I want to say they are $6 or maybe $4, or Meijer. Target, $3. Go check it out. Normally I would apply a eyeshadow primer if I do my eyes first, and my Holy Grail would be the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. That would be my Holy Grail primer, eyeshadow primer if I did my eyeshadow first and not my face. But today I did my face, so sorry. Everybody has a preference. I do both. I alternate. So I'm just gonna skip that, but I do go for that a lot, and that was a travel. It came with a palette. For eyes, my 2 Holy Grail, you might know, you might recognize it. Every video I use either or. It's just, they're so perfect in every single way. And it is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Love them. Each have shades in it that I use. I go between both. I sometimes just use one. They each have a transition shade. They each have a lid shade to set the lid with. So I ain't complaining. I ain't, dissing. I love both of them. Go to. Today I want to go in this. I'm going to use the chocolate bar because I do want to do a gold on my lid, and this has a really good gold. That's why I use both, because one palette has a color that this palette don't, and this palette has a color that this palette don't. So that's why I use both, because I want to use creme brulee. Let's see. Yeah, I want to use that. I definitely want to use that. So we are going to go ahead and set our lid with white chocolate. And I'm going to take the Real Techniques brush after I wipe it out a bajillion times. That's something that I do. I wipe my brushes off every use. So I'm just gonna dip it in to white chocolate. This is just going to be a really nice base for the colors. That's just going to set the base. Okay. So, I'm going to try. Ooh, ah. I do want this closer. Oh, sorry if you, in the corner, you like right here, you can see the mirror, but I want it to be close enough to my face, but that way you guys can see what I'm doing instead of me off to the side and you can only see what I'm doing on one side. So the transition shade in this one is going to be Salted Caramel. I love that as a transition shade. It is the perfect fall color. Now they're very pigmented, so Dust it off. But if you are that type of person that loves the pigment, by all means, keep the pigment on the brush. I, on the other hand, if I'm looking to just swipe it across my eye one time, and blend it out, it's your preference. See what happens when I try to do my eye. I feel like next, I'm going to take a dome-ended, well, it's not really a dome, it tapers up into a point, as you can see. So, I am going to go into, because I want to keep it all matte in the crease, because I'm adding a shimmer on the lid, I am going to go into Semi-Sweet, which is this dark chocolate right here, because I am keeping it all matte. Because I am doing a shimmer on the lid, I want to keep it matte in the creases. So I pack as much as I can on the brush. I do my dot, pack it, do my dot, so I am going to go into my transition shade again. And just smooth out those edges. So, should get something like that. Next, to darken it up even more, because I want to add just that little bit more drama, going to take a flat brush like this, and I'm going to go into triple fudge right there. I think it is that perfect color to darken it up. Because it's just going to go just like that. And then I'm going to take this brush and smooth it out. I'm also going to take this champagne truffle and I'm going to sit that on top of the highlight. I tend to do this with this color. It is the perfect wow. I never had my mouth open when I did that. Tastes like chocolate. Wow. Okay. That's different. That was very different. Let me just say. Wow. Ooh. You want that chocolate flavor. All you gotta do is open up your mouth. There you go. Sorry for my hair being so frizzy. Okay, now for the fun part. I am going to take creme brulee and I'm going to go on the lid. I am going to hack the brush. Drop. I'm going to wet that side of the brush. Okay. Wetting the brush seemed to do the trick. Not as dark as I want it, but I mean it works. Wow, this is already a 41-minute video. Ugh. Okay. Okay, So now that that part is done, I'm gonna go into ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow, and I heart this, and it is a just gonna lighten that up because you know we are that dramatic. Next, my go-to mascara is Organic Wear by Physicians Formula. I love the wand on it. It's just a perfect, it's just the perfect wand, I feel like. And I love how nice my eyelashes look. Alright, so that is that. I'm not going to do my lips just because I am just going to be putting chapstick on because how chapped they are, but I go for the NYX lip liners all the time. I've been recently loving the Wet n Wild gel lip liners. They glide on the lips so smoothly. My fall go-to colors are these two right here. I tend to do an ombre lip with them. They are the Lingerie by NYX, and it is in Beauty Mark and Baby Doll, and that would complete the look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys kind of liked this type of video. I got the inspiration to do this video from Casey Holmes. She said she was going to do a video like this, so I thought it was a really good idea, and that's where I got the inspiration to do this video. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell, that way you are notified every single time I upload a video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.